Good morning, guys. Morning, guys. Excellent. Evelyn, hello. Good morning. Stefania, morning. I have received some of your activities, guys. Yes. Remember to not stress out about the activities. It's mostly for when you have some free time. Yes, I suppose you have some free time. I know that you are under a lot of stress, but when you have free time, do the activities, do the sentences, and send them to me. Okay. Just for doing something. I'm gonna take it on consideration. Let me see. Can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Yes, yes. Yes, you can hear me. Very good. Let me see. Take assistance. Itzel is here. Stefania, Evelyn, Yeshua, Jimena, Abigail, Sofia Perez, Kiriat, Sofia 9A, Sofia Ramos, Vanessa Robledo, Natalia Marlet. Yes, you can hear me fine. Thank you. Okay. Now, just in case, it's because I had some problems with the audio or the internet, it got me out of the connection, just in case. But I will try to connect one more time, so don't get lost. Okay, I can see more people. Stephanie Quintanilla, Celeste, great. Great to have you here in class. Okay, as I was saying before, let me put this here. You can't imagine the mess that I have around here, right? How many things around. I don't want to show you anything. I will throw up. Okay, here we are with a book, working with a book, page 139. Yeah, this is what. But before I continue, let me show you the expression of the day. The expression of the day is very is similar to a said that we have in Spanish that says it's better to have one hand in the hand. It's better to have one hand in the hand than 100 flying, which means, for example, I say, okay, I say, how much money do I have in this moment? I say, well, I have 100 pesos. Yes. And then another person comes to me, a friend says, oh, 100 pesos is nothing. One day I'm going to buy a lottery ticket and I'm going to win 100 million, right? And I ask, well, do you have 100 million in this moment? No. Do you have 100 pesos? No. Well, I do have 100 pesos. So what's more important? More important is that you have the 100 pesos here in your hand, but you are not dreaming with something that you don't have, okay? Something that you are imagining. You say, for example, some people, they are never easy, they are never quiet, and they say, I want a car, I want a new car, I want a new car, I want a new car. And I ask, do you have a car? Right? People that don't have a car at all, I mean, having another one is good. It is enough, right? Well, maybe not enough, but it's something. At least you have something. When they say, when you say, Mom, I want to have a special meal for today. Yes, and your mother says, I only have taquitos beanies. Yes, and you say, "Oh no, mom, I want caviar, right?" I say, and then your mother said, "Well, I have taquito beanies, want it or not? Yes, the caviar is in a restaurant. You have money for it. Go and get it, the caviar." I said, "Well, no, I prefer the taquito beanie, right?" Okay, that's the important. What you have in your hand, what you really have in this moment. Don't dream with things that are impossible to have. Yes. Now, continue with the class from yesterday, the topic from this page 138, 139. We were still talking about listening tips. If you are a good listener, yes, you said yesterday you are a good listener. Page 139. Yes. page 139. Okay, page 139 is the page. When you are a good listener, yes, we said yesterday, in different situations, you can be a good listener. You become a listener in different moments in your life. You're a listener when you are at school, in a conference, in a concert, in your house. I said yesterday, when your parents are talking to you, you have to learn to listen to your parents. Your grandmother is talking to you, your brothers, sisters, your little daughter or your son. Sometimes we don't listen carefully. We are not really interpreting the information that we have. We as parents, we tend to decrease the importance of our children's problem, adolescents, or even if they are 20s, in the 20s or 30s, we need to listen to them. But even if when they are little kids, 4, 5, 6, they need to express something. We learn to listen to them. Many times children have important things to do, and those are, we said, we go a little faster than yesterday here. Let me see. Yeah, this way. Okay. When we listen, we need to detect neighborhood situation. We need to detect the feelings. In that way, when we understand the person is under certain situation, depressed, happy, sad, angry, we can have a proper interaction with that person. When we encourage the speaker, also sometimes there are many speakers that don't want to talk at all, right? In a private situation, for example, with your brother or sister, if they don't want to express, we need to let them. We need to talk. They feel that, you know what, I need to tell you something. Oh, she says, oh, come on, tell me. And then I begin talking and talking and talking. And after 2 minutes, she's sleeping, right? Well, maybe sometimes I understand the situation. I get a little bit late. Sometimes I just need someone to listen to me. But it is important that when you are listening to someone, really show evidence that you are paying attention to the person. Yes, the activities, says Yeshua, the activities from the book, no, not really. You keep them in the book. Later, you show them to me. But some of them I will ask you, yes, as an opinion. I want to know your opinion. In the case of Yeshua, he's asking me if you have to send me the activities. Okay, no problem. It's okay. You send, all you send, you keep sending, right? If you don't send it today, sending tomorrow, right? When you have the chance, when you have the time, right? Just for relaxing. Yeshua asked, the activity of the books and sentence have to be sent. Try to send them, right? You can change this or not, or just for you to practice, right? It's production, the production of English that we want to hear from that person. We said yesterday, like a number, a special name, special position, or a simply yes or no, right? Admitting some information, right? I mean, focus on the content. It is important. Is what is the person saying? The important. For example, keywords, as I say, write information so you don't forget, or copy or record with a cell phone, but try to keep the information that is important, but not everything. As I say, keywords, as I said before, numbers, special places, special names. Now, when you, after you listen, you have questions to make. When you make questions, try to prepare questions that are well done. Important to pay attention, because sometimes you make questions about asking for information that was already explained, and then you appear with a question, thinking with that question is the super question, the number one question. And when you drop the question, everybody's like, he already explained. Sometimes we exhibit ourselves by asking things by asking things, and then we exhibit that we were not really paying attention. We were not focusing. Maybe we were distracted. Yeah. Yeah, sentences, only sentences. Someone is asking me for sentences. Okay, so make sure that you prepare questions that are really that show that you were paying attention and you are asking for something that is not in the conversation. Maybe sometimes questions for reinforce, but you need to be I mean, you need to explain that this is just for reinforcing information. Now, a link. Sometimes when you make a when you listen to someone, you link the information, you connect the information with your personal experience. You can add like, oh, for example, in my case, I remember, and then you bring it to a personal experience. Maybe not that really happened to you, maybe that someone in your family, right? But this is something that is already experienced. The experience is important. When you link it, it's okay. Now, if you haven't had that experience, well, no need to mention. You don't need to invent an experience that doesn't exist in your life, because everybody can see. Yes, everybody can see when you are talking about something that you haven't lived, right? The lies appear. Now, then positive content, comments. Sorry, the positive comment. Always, when you listen to someone after the person has finished talking, yes, you are the most positive possible, right? Maybe like, don't worry, everything is gonna be okay. Yes, there is a light at the end of the tunnel, right? Or maybe you give an advice, but whatever is the advice has to be positive. Okay, in that way the person that is speaking feels more confident. For example, when you are in an oratory contest, yes, it's very important to consider all this information, but especially the positive comment. I mean, maybe the person did it with some mistakes, but no problem. You don't focus on the mistakes. You presentation, so the person can feel a little bit confident, a little better. Hard because when we when we have bad actions for any kind of answers, with a letter F, feelings. You know, when you motivate the person with the letter E, words, yes, so you can remember. Q, question. You make questions, intelligent questions most of the time, right? Obviously, that the question has to be prepared according to what you listen, because you were paying attention. One more minute. Already done. This is the linking. Remember, when you have already lived an experience, this is the link. And A, the letter A, and P, positive comments. When the talk is finished, it can be either any kind of talking, but when the talking finish, you have to give a positive comment. So we have letters F, E, C, W, Q, A, and P. These letters we have, they refer to a tip, okay? A tip on what to do every time we are listening to someone. In the book, in this part of the book here we have page 39, 139. This is exercise one. Here we have four different situations. Yes, four situations, and then you have to tell me. And tomorrow we will discuss about this. Today there is no more time. But here are the all the situations. For example, the first is the university lecture. Now, for the university lecture, what is what is the tip that is most appropriate in a university lecture is what do you have to do? Considering the feeling, encourage, content, write keywords, question already, positive, which ones you can use. What we have to do is discuss and talk about what letter or what tip can be more appropriate to the situations that are there in the book. Okay, guys, I know it's not the same, but at least we are moving little by little. I think it's time. It's time to go. Tomorrow we continue with more about this. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. Okay, thank you, guys. We take care. Stay home. Stay, keep safe. Bye, guys.